Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm super excited to have you all here. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up and also subscribe below. Okay, so this video is all about your subconscious mind. So are you struggling to manifest? Are you kind of feeling like you're hitting a brick wall? Are you doing all the affirmations, all the visualizations, all the scripting? All of the things that people are telling you to do, but yet it's still not coming, and it just feels like, when is it going to be my time? Hello universe, I'm here, don't forget about me. Because honestly, I know how you feel. I've been there and it sucks. But I promise you, not all is done. You don't have to give up yet. I have some juicy details that's going to help you manifest your dream life. So I want to talk to you about everything that we can do to really help our subconscious mind. What are the things that we can physically do to help reprogram our own subconscious into believing what we need to believe to have our manifestations? So it all starts with, what are you trying to manifest, and then what are your beliefs around that thing. So let's talk about love. Are you trying to manifest love, but you believe that you're not very good in a relationship? You're scared to be in a relationship because you don't know what to do. You don't know what it's like to be in a relationship. Maybe you feel like you need someone to love you because you can't love yourself. Think about all these things, write them all down, get it all out on paper so you can see on your paper, right, okay, this is actually what I believe and this is what I need to change. So then you go back in and you're like, right, okay, so I am able to love myself. Work on loving yourself, take yourself out on dates, run yourself beautiful baths. Like, if you was in a relationship with someone, what would you want to do for them to look after them? Do it to yourself, literally, like date yourself, as in a way, like not just take yourself out on for meals and things like that and order like wine or whatever. I don't even know what people do on dates. I'm not very good at dates, but anywho, like what would you do if you was dating someone and you wanted them to feel good? Then do it for you. Write yourself little notes or run yourself a bath and like tell yourself, like, thank you, I deserve this. I'm so grateful that I'm able to have this beautiful bath with, maybe you have crystals around, maybe you have candles. I'm really getting a tangent on here because I love dating myself. So you basically have to, when you have your list of things that you believe now that's not supporting your manifestation, I want you to go ahead and write another list that's the opposite. So write your what you need, that's the opposite. So I am able to love myself, and then work on that. I don't feel safe in a relationship, so work on that. Work on your root chakra, that's safety. Tell yourself, like, no, the past is the past. That's just a story that I keep telling myself. Yes, it might be true then, but it doesn't mean it needs to be true now. It doesn't mean that it needs to keep happening now. Remove that. Work on healing that trauma from your past, and then it won't keep coming into your future. So you can also use things like subliminals. I think personally using your own subliminals are amazing. I have a few different ones on my channel already. I love subliminals. I like to listen to the ones, the subliminals where you can't really hear it. It's very like subliminal at night before I go to bed. And I also like to listen to the affirmation meditation tracks in the day in the background. So I am consciously being careful what I put into my mind. I'm feeding my mind with what I want to see in my reality. I'm not listening to them crappy songs that tell me I'm not able to love, or shout out to my ex or whatever it is, because that's not supporting what you're trying to manifest. So you need to be careful. Feed your mind. Be so conscious about everything. So Are you watching them, you know, them series where someone's getting cheated on, someone is just got broken up with all the time? You're binge watching, let's say like the Real Housewives. I used to watch one of them, I can't even remember what it was. I think it was like of Orange County, I can't even remember, but you know, there's always drama in them programs, and if you're trying to get out of that and into something more positive, then you need to be careful, because if you're always watching things like that, you need to kind of cut back and start putting things into your brain that you actually want and what actually supports your manifestation. So listen to more high frequency music, listen to like meditation tracks, affirmation tracks, subliminals, mindset stuff, audiobooks, things like that. Don't listen to the music that is literally like going against. It's like, I get it because it's such a catchy tune and you're like, I really want to sing and dance to this, but it's like the words I'm using are just the opposite to what I want in my life, and then it gets stuck in your head, and that's how it starts to, that actually programs our subconscious, and we don't want that. Also, I learned recently, I fully did not know this, wasn't for what I've learned myself. Ella Rose, I was on one of her ceremonies recently. If you'd watched my vlog before this, you'll definitely know what I'm on about. And she was explaining to us about how a lot of the you know, cultures, music now, I don't even know why I said cultures, like a lot of the music these days are really not very good for our root chakra. It kind of, they have like frequencies in them that kind of shake our root chakra, and that's where a lot of the things lie. So that's where we feel safe, we feel grounded, we feel secure. It's a lot of our basic needs are like money and things. So when we're listening to all of these beats and these music, you might feel good in the minute, but really just think about all them words, all of that frequency that's going into your body. It's not supporting you. And I really do love music, but I don't resonate with it as much as I used to. I do listen to it sometimes, but I'm just conscious that I'm not listening to it every single day, and I'm listening to only things that make me feel really good, because a lot of it, you know, is amazing. So yeah, you can listen to subliminals, affirmations, I love podcasts and things like that. Anything like that is going to support what we're manifesting. So if we are able to reprogram our subconscious mind, it's going to support all of these things that people tell you to do to manifest. It's going to support the scripting, it's going to support the visualization and the journaling and stuff like that. Also, the visualization from Neville Goddard, is Neville Goddard or Neville Goddard? I don't know, British problem right there. Anyways, the visualization process where you go to sleep visualizing what your life is like, you know, like what we're trying to manifest, but visualizing it in the now, that's going to be amplified if your subconscious already is already programmed that. It's kind of going to be like that magnet is going to come so much quicker. The life that you want is going to come so much quicker because your subconscious is backing this up. But this is also another way of trying to reprogram our mind, because as we're falling asleep, we go into this phase and where we're basically, I used to know all of the words right. I need to get my my studies. I've took so many courses on subconscious mind and hypnosis, and I'm actually trained in it. It's really fun. But I only did it just to learn more about it so I could do it for myself and not really for others. But yeah, so basically you go into this brainwave state where it's starting to filter through to your subconscious mind, and that's the golden ticket. That's amazing, because this is what's going to manifest on our behalf without us even trying. So, you know, all these things that are happening on our days and we've manifested them unconsciously, we're like, well, I don't know how this has happened. It's from your subconscious mind. So could you imagine visualizing every night and filtering all these positive things through our subconscious mind and, you know, really embodying that? Could you imagine what our life is really going to be like? We need to do this stuff. We need to actually do it. This is you right now. I'm going to tell you, you need to hear this. You need to take action on these things. Don't just watch it and then skip to the next video. Take action. This is your sign that you need to do that, because a lot of the time we watch these videos, binge watch them, and then we're like, oh, that's amazing. And then we forget it in 20 minutes because we've already watched another 5 videos. And then what are we going to do then? It's not going to work if we're not actually implementing them into our lives. So really, really make sure you implement these things, and maybe write notes, or maybe comment your notes below, and then you can kind of screenshot it, do whatever you need to do. Or set a timer on your phone to do this exercise before bed. That could be the Neville Goddard visualization, the subliminals where you're sleeping. Listen to the affirmations in the background in the day. I used to write post-it notes when I first was doing all of these things, to be able to remind myself, because I had such a negative mindset. I actually wrote post-it notes, and I wrote on the post-it notes like, thank you so much for my cup of tea, and I put it on the kettle, or just above the kettle on the cupboard. And near the toaster I would put thank you so much for my beautiful food that I'm able to consume in a day. Like, just things like that. I would write it all over the house. And I remember my one of my family members came round, and she was like, what on earth have you done? Like, I'm just getting into like spirituality and things like that, and they're just thinking like, yeah, she's definitely lost the plot. But it's so good, because it really helps you remind yourself like, no, think more positive, like change them negative thoughts to positive. It feels like hard work at first, because we're kind of fighting against them negative thoughts, and they're flooding our brain. But I promise you it gets better, because now I don't really have a lot of negative thoughts anymore, and if I do, I'm able to catch them and change it and figure out, okay, why am I getting these negative thoughts? Whereas if you're just at the point where your mind is flooded with them, it's a lot harder to just catch it and then change it and then go back to your normal mindset where it's more positive. But I'm telling you, my mindset used to be like, people used to say, list 5 things every morning of what you're grateful for. And I swear, I was that negative. I'd be like, what 5 things? What? I can't see 5 things. When I had hundreds, I had thousands of things. But you need to make sure we're training our subconscious and changing our mindset to be more positive. It's normal for me to receive miracles. They're not even miracles because they happen every day. It's normal to me to experience positive people in my life. It's normal for me to get to sleep easily and feel good about my body as I go to sleep with these positive thoughts. It's normal for me to get up and do yoga every day. I'm trying to do this one now. It's normal for me to manifest anything I want. This is our normal state, but we've just come so far from it because humanity has just changed so much, and we've just evolved in the most unhumane way. It doesn't feel natural, but it is, I promise. So that's it for my video today. If you have any questions, then definitely comment them below. I always reply to everyone. Also, I know my channel is growing really, really fast, manifesting. This year, I know it's going to grow exponentially. So hello to all you new people, and also thank you for being here. Hello to all of the people that subscribed before, and thank you for being here. Super grateful for all of you, and I will see you in my next video.